I am Lois.
And I'm MJ. And we've had our fair share of absolute disasters when it comes to the male species, love and relationships.
You name it, and one of us has probably experienced it. So if you want to hear about some hilarious sex stories,
failed situationships with a dash of heated debate,
welcome to the Hoe Phase.
Ew.
Hi everyone!
Hello.
Welcome back to...
Is it welcome back or is it here we go again?
Here we go again, apparently. It's
Here
been
we
a
go
while.
again.
It has been a while. Welcome back to the Hoe Phase.
Ho phase. Yeah,
We are back.
Yeah, we are.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time coming, but
It's you and me. That's the whole world.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Anywho, it is episode 18.
18.
Feels like it's been, 84,000 years.
It's been 84 years. All of them today.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been very busy girls.
We really have.
It's been non-stop.
It has.
So we haven't had time to actually sit down and record the podcast because it actually takes about 2 to 3 hours of our time.
It does.
We just haven't had time to commit.
But we're back now.
We are back.
I know we said this last time because we'd also skipped the week before the last time we recorded as well. And we were like, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. But then we got into the full swing of, shows and rehearsals and life. It's just been really, really busy.
Yes. So today's the first time we've actually had chance to sit down and record.
Yes.
So we're back.
We're back.
Bitches.
Yes, so we have had just rehearsals. We've done the 2 shows.
Yeah.
We've then had an engagement party that we went to down in
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
We've then had the second show. And then I went to go and see Jimmy Carr.
Yeah. I haven't really done a lot, but I can't do the podcast without Emma, and she's
I've
been busy.
No, so we did the first show.
Yes.
The Ram TC one.
That was a lot of rehearsing.
That was.
Took up literally every other
Our
night.
entire time.
Yeah. But it was a good show.
It was really good.
I had so much fun doing the
Yeah,
show.
we
The
did.
rehearsal in the day of the show.
Oh my God.
That was so tedious. People just don't know how to do a bow.
Call them out, Lo.
Call them out. Everything else went quite smoothly.
Yeah.
But the bows.
Bows, eh?
I mean, they look good on the night.
They look
Everyone
great,
got it
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Hilarious. So we did the show and it went really, really well and we made our parents cry.
Yes, we did.
With our lovely singing. Lovely singing. Then we went down for our friend's engagement party that weekend, which was my friends from uni, which was a lovely little reunion.
It was really,
really
nice. You got
trashed.
inexplicably
Absolutely trashed.
paralytic.
Yeah.
I ended up going home early
You did.
because I was knackered.
She did an Irish goodbye. She didn't even say bye to me.
I didn't.
Because I was having such a good time.
You were.
I remember pretty much everything.
Yeah.
There's a little bit in the middle between me having a go at the venue manager with Fizz. There's a little bit between that moment and then when I was sick outside that I don't remember. We had Prosecco the entire night.
Yeah.
And I was fine.
I even woke up the next day, bear in mind I'd only had 4 glasses.
Yeah.
And my head was banging.
Yeah.
And I went to bed early, went back to my hotel room on my own, which I was absolutely fine with, by the way. Don't come for Emma. It's fine. My choice.
Yeah.
And I got a Domino's, drank my water in bed, watched Game of Thrones.
I love it.
And I still woke up with a headache.
Yeah. I was not well the next day.
You were not
I
well.
had such a bad headache.
You slept the
Oopsie.
entire way home
I
as well.
I did.
I wasn't
needed
driving.
to.
We both... Well, I didn't sleep the entire way back. I slept on the way down.
Yeah, you did.
But I was watching Game of Thrones in the back of the car, laid down.
I was asleep.
Asleep. I just
needed
kept...
it, though.
Every time I looked up, I had my phone here with my headphones in, and I just looked up and you went...
It's because sleeping in a car is so uncomfortable, isn't it?
Well,
Especially
I was very comfortable because I was
when you're
down.
in the front seat.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to put my feet up, but I couldn't. I've found out quite recently that I get very easily overstimulated, especially in my lower half. Like, my legs.
Lower half overstimulation.
No, but like my legs get all like fizzy and like I can't.
Fizzy?
It's like restless legs, but
You
just
do
through
get restless legs a lot.
overstimulation, and I've worked it out now. I don't know why. I don't know how it happens, but I know that that's the feeling that I get. It's me being overstimulated, and it just goes to my legs, which is why I get the zoomies.
I get it in my arms, like in my chest and my arms
Yeah.
when I'm getting overstimulated.
Yeah.
And then my breathing goes funny, but we've got very different types of being overstimulated. I
Yeah.
think yours is hyperactiveness.
A little bit, yeah, and overwhelmedness,
Yeah.
or like if I'm not doing enough. I get it in bed. It's not good. Like I wake up. This is a new thing. I've woken up in the middle of the night with restless legs, and I've had to get up and go downstairs and come back upstairs.
Could never be me.
No, it's awful. It's really not fun.
I would honestly rather just
It's very
chop them
annoying.
off.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point. I'll be honest. No, so yeah. Then what did we do? We had the show on Tuesday.
We had the show on
The
Tuesday.
Roundabout show.
That was such a fun show.
Such a good. Right, so I've done it every year that they've done it.
Yeah, I've done it for the past two.
Yes, and that audience that we had
Was the
on
best
that
one.
was the best one we had. But I do think that is because of Dan Walker.
Oh, absolutely.
He knew it. And the way that the show was laid out this time, introducing every 3 acts, that
Yes.
really worked. There was a better flow to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this it's definitely been the best
And
show.
they had the signers as well.
That was
absolutely loved
lovely.
that.
So we found out that the reason why they'd actually brought those signers in is because one of Dan Walker's guests was Rose. What's her name?
Rose Ellis?
No, Rose. Is it Rose Ailing Ellis?
Yes.
The deaf girl who won Strictly.
Yes.
Who's the actress. She was one of Dan's guests, but she didn't end up coming. But they kept the signers anyway.
Yes.
So they weren't actually planned, but I think it added such a nice touch to it.
Yeah.
And the way they opened the show as well with the band, that
Yes.
was like I said that to the organizer. I was like, the band, it would be amazing if we could have the entire show like that,
Yes.
because it
It's
adds
just the
such
rehearsal
a
of it, though.
It's the rehearsal of it, but it adds such a flair to it, and it's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is a proper like show. But yeah, this one was definitely the best one that we've done for sure.
Yeah. And Dan Walker is the loveliest guy ever. He's so nice.
And you and Callie fancied the shit out of him.
Dilf. Dilf. Like, Emma showed me a picture and I had no idea who this man was.
Yeah.
Saw him in real life and I was like, I know exactly who he is.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I'm sure he's done Strictly.
That's, I think that's where I
Yeah.
recognise him from.
I think it might have been Rose's year, actually.
Oh, potentially, yeah. Because I didn't watch that year.
No,
I
neither
only
did
watched
I.
bits.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that might be where I've seen him from. I just saw him in person. I was like, he's tall and lanky. And I fancy him.
Yeah. He's lovely.
I was like, can't wait to see you again
Gave
next year.
Callie's mum a shout out.
Did! Good old Sandra.
He just came round all the changing rooms, didn't he? And like introduced himself, had a conversation with everybody, which was really nice.
Yeah,
like,
that's never happened
Because
before.
he is a celebrity amongst
Yeah.
like the British public.
Yeah.
But just because we don't know him doesn't. But yeah, he came up round and like had a conversation with everybody, and he'd remembered that Callie said that her mum wins a prize at every show.
Yeah.
Every raffle. So yeah, really nice.
Didn't win one this year, though. Sorry, Sandra.
Jinxed it. Sorry, Sandra. Go on.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Bloody Dragon.
House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 1. Kristen Cole's a fucking whore. He's a whore.
I was gonna say.
He said in Season 1 to Miss Rhaenyra, so you want me to be your whore? And she was like, no. Man's turned into a whore and may as well have his own OnlyFans.
Alison and Rhaenyra are tunnel sisters.
You said that to me and it killed me. When Helena walked in and she was bouncing on him.
My jaw was on the floor.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend at work today about it, and I was both like, we were both like, what jaw on floor,
Jaw on
hand
floor.
over mouth. Yeah.
What's his excuse going to be?
I'm so excited for him to just get eaten by a dragon next episode.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
sorry.
he was supposed to be guarding. Obviously not the children, but he was supposed to be guarding Alison.
Yep.
Like, what is going to...
I mean, they were on opposite ends of the castle, I think. So even if... to play a Devil's Avocado, not the time Team Green.
No.
Not in this house.
We are Team Black.
To play Devil's Avocado, even if he was standing guard like he should have been, I don't think he would have been able to do anything because
No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't have seen what was happening, but he would have seen Helena coming down.
Yeah, and would have been
gone,
able to...
Yeah, but
He was too busy shagging.
too busy shagging, and I also think that and I want to know what their excuse is,
Yeah.
and I want to know what they're going to do about it because Alison isn't like nothing's going to come of it, is it? Like nothing's going to happen because
No.
Alison's shagging him. Otto Hightower will not stand for it,
No.
but there's only so much you can do, isn't there?
The scene where they killed the child was one of the most horrific scenes. You didn't even see anything bad, you just heard it.
The noises were awful. Horrendous.
Yeah, it really made me feel uncomfortable.
It's also been, side note, 8 years since the Battle of the Bastards. Today.
I watched that the other day.
I watched
If
it
you
with
didn't know, I rewatched Game of Thrones, binged all 8 seasons.
Lois keeps watching all the best episodes. Like, she's watched all the best episodes without me, though.
No,
You
I
watched the
kept
re-
Joffrey's wedding and the
did.
Battle of the Bastards for you.
But my favourite one, which I haven't watched since probably the last time I rewatched it, which was before the last season, so 5 years ago, is the Red Wedding.
That's your favourite?
Well, it's the one that makes me, like, heart-wrench the most.
The Reigns of Castamere.
Yeah,
Big sad.
big sad indeed.
Still makes me...
So yeah, we're very excited in this house for House of the Dragon.
We are.
We are Team Black. Something that we were talking about, I think, did we mention this in the last episode? Had Love Island started at that point?
No, it hadn't.
No. Okay, so let's go on to this. We've only watched one episode of Love Island because... Two.
We watched 2
Oh, we did.
because Sam Taylor is from our hometown.
He is. Went to Lois's school. Did he go to Lois' school? Did he go to your school?
No, I don't
No?
think so. No.
Oh.
I was friends with him on Facebook
Oh.
before he deleted it because it went on Love Island. So,
Goes to my gym.
yes, we know of him.
Yes.
I didn't recognise him
No.
because the guy I was friends on Facebook with looked nothing
Completely
like this
different.
guy on Love Island. So it bamboozled me.
Boggled your mind.
Boggled me. And then I realised who it was and I was like, oh yeah. So we watched him on Love Island.
And then he got booted out in the second episode.
The sexiest man on there.
Yeah, I would like to add, yes, 100% the best looking man on that.
And he got
that
booted
cast.
off night 2.
Because of Joey Essex. Which, come on, what do you mean? What do you mean Joey
Essex
is on
looks
Love
like
Island?
he looks like he can't kiss.
Oh,
He
yeah.
looks like he's eating him.
Horrendous. Yeah, horrendous. I mean, I've literally not watched any more of it.
No, me neither.
The minute Sam got booted out, we were
I
like,
was like,
right,
no, bye.
that's us done with that. Don't want to watch it anymore.
We support our local talent.
We do. Local talent is
Local
important.
Local talent being
but
local
right,
talent for being fit. Fit.
But we were saying, weren't we? All of those girls that went on Love Island
Oh my god.
are
yeah.
all younger than us. But why the hell do they look 15 years older than us?
Yeah, crazy.
One of the girls looks exactly the same as Abby Clancy.
Mm-hmm.
Abby Clancy is 40 years old.
Yeah.
That girl is 25.
It was really, if anything, it was sad to watch because
So
why
sad.
did these girls feel the need to have that much filler and change their
Yeah.
face when they were probably beautiful before?
Again, it's the era that we're in, unfortunately.
I mean, I can't chastise them because I know
Oh,
a lot of girls
absolutely
who have
not,
done it,
no.
but they
I think
just aged them.
Yeah, you've got the extremes, haven't you? Like, we've got friends that have got stuff done and they don't look older.
The things that
These girls-
the things that our friends have had done haven't had it done to change their face. They've
No.
had it to enhance their features.
Yes.
Whereas these girls have had it to change, the
their
look of
face,
their
yeah.
face.
And you said it, it's aged them. So, like Love Island has lost its like Love Island-ness.
Season
girls,
1 and 2
Yeah.
and 3 were the best seasons because it was when people
like
actually went on for love.
Amber and Kem, Liv and Chris. I would even go as far as saying Molly May's season. Wait, was that the same season? No.
Liv and Chris was Amber and Kem's.
Yes.
Molly and Tommy was after.
Was Maura and
Amber.
and yeah, I would say that the first like 6 seasons, because I'd also go as far as Millie and Chloe Burrows.
I didn't
Millie
watch
Court.
their season.
Millie Court and Chloe Burrows' season.
Mm-hmm.
I would go as far as that season, saying that they were the seasons that had that. We want to go on for love. We're not fussed about the way that we look. Yeah, okay, we all look fit, but we've not. There was only a couple of girls that had enhanced themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you don't get on Love Island unless you've enhanced yourself.
Yeah.
Like, girls are doing it to get on TV.
Yeah.
And I think it's
sad.
it's really sad.
It's showing other girls that, like, especially younger girls,
Stomach's grumbling, sorry.
that they've got to change the way that they look to be
But
desirable.
What I will say, and this might be horrible, but this season of Love Island, I think, has shown girls not to.
I've seen a lot of tweets saying that.
Because all of the girls look the same and look
So much
about
older.
40. And it pains me.
It pains
Because it's
me.
Maya Jama. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I fucking love that woman.
Sam, if you're watching this, which you might because we have mutual friends, love you.
Wait, let's do it that way. It looks better. Shall we get into this has been a long introduction. Shall
Yeah, it
we
has.
get into the nitty gritty?
It is time for Alexa Play Careless Whisper.
Well, that was nice,
That
wasn't it?
was lovely. This week. Topic. That's nice. Of Alexa Play Careless Whispering is
Oh.
PDA.
Ah, yes.
So I'm going to start off by saying I fucking hate it. I hate it.
Every aspect?
Not every aspect.
Okay.
I don't mind a handhold, kiss on the cheek, peck on the lips. If you are snogging each other's faces off, ick. No, I'm good. See you later in a bit. Goodbye.
Okay. So, on a night out, not a fan?
Depends how drunk you are.
Okay.
If you are absolutely vibing and you've got that with somebody, fair enough. Don't absolutely eat each other's face off.
Yeah.
Save that for the bedroom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're getting with someone on a night out like you're pulling, fair enough.
But, as it, like, so you're thinking, like, queuing.
You're in Tesco,
Yeah.
snogging each other's faces off in the pants aisle, like,
Not the pants aisle.
you get turned on.
Ew.
Yeah, no.
Fair.
Yeah, it makes me feel very
I
uncomfortable.
also don't particularly like it. What I do have a story about a PDA, though.
Oh, go
right?
on.
So, if you didn't know, I work in a gym.
If you didn't know.
Not that I've mentioned it before. Work in a gym. There's a couple, right,
Right.
that come in together.
Those who gym together stay together.
But Lois, right? These kids, and I say kids, because they are kids. I think they might be 17. They come in and they hold...
I'm 10 years older.
Literally. They come in and they hold hands, right? Right up until the door, like the double doors where they open. Then they scan themselves in through the turnstiles, and the boys that work at my work have all said, "Oh, that fucking couple are in. Oh, they're in." And I've never seen it. I'm like, "Oh, I'm sure they're not as bad as like you say that they are." I'm like, I'll use Ronan because I've dropped his name now anyway. But Ronan has said, no, Emma, these guys are horrendous, like
God.
PDA to the max. So it just so
What are they
happened
doing? Shagging on the gym floor?
right.
Oh, shit.
So I was training the other day, and I was on one of the racks, and they were on the machine behind me.
Right.
And now, as I've just said, I don't mind a little bit of PDA, but there is a fucking time and there is a fucking place for it. And the gym is not one of them, okay?
No.
All of you gym goers, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you because, no. These
No.
people, right?
Oh, my hair got stuck in my nail. Ow.
These people were on the machine, right?
Right.
And they were resting between sets. There's a like a pillar next to the
Yes.
machine.
Yes.
He's sat on the machine with his legs slightly ajar.
No.
She stood in between his legs, leaning against the pillar. He's got his hands around her waist, and they are like having the deepest DMC, right? Ever. They then start smooching. Right, full on smooching. And I'm stood on the racks. I text the instructor phone saying, somebody come into the gym. Somebody come into the gym because this is not on. And then I continue to watch them because I'm not going to say anything because when I'm in the gym, I'm in the gym. I'm not a member of staff.
Yeah.
And I always make that divide, and I think we all do as well because we are able to use the gym, but they obviously all recognise us because we fucking work there. So I'm watching it. She then sits on his knee, and he's like again looking at her from a side angle. She's like sat on a front angle. They're cuddling on this machine, right? I do a full session, full 1 hour session because I was doing legs. I finished my session and I'm stretching. They are still on the same machine. Still doing their sets, but also doing all the PDA shit where they're like rubbing each other's backs and like kissing each other on the shoulder. And I'm like, you're in a gym.
They might as well just have had sex. That's their cardio.
Like, literally. But it was more the fact that I had done a full session and they had not moved from that spot. I then start work, tippy tap 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 on the computer. They walk out and they go, thanks, see you later. Get past the doors, up the ramp, snogging at the end of the ramp.
I don't think I've ever liked anyone that much. To
Honestly, crazy. And apparently at the other gym they're worse because it's bigger and nobody goes there. Apparently they have full on like snogging, snog out. Snog out?
Snog out.
Snog out.
Snog
Sessions, out. Not make out, not snogging. Snog out.
That's the new one.
The
Snog
term.
out.
They have full on snog out sessions. And it's absolutely disgusting. And that is not the time or the place to display your public affections.
It's not. I agree. Don't do it.
I love a gym couple. I do. Because I
not
think
when
it's...
the snogging the faces
no, and like there's gym couples that will train together.
Yeah.
And we'll do like cheeky little butt taps and like cheeky little like motivational, like if they need a bit of
Motivational love.
motivational squeeze, you know, or like a motivational kiss on the head. Cute. That's cute.
Yeah, that I can accept that.
Or like if you're working out separately, which a lot of the normal gym couples do, like working out separately, and then they'll meet in the middle, be like, oh, how are you doing? Like do a little like, oh yeah, it's really like, well done, you're doing great, and then go on the separate ways, leave and come in together.
Yeah.
Like,
but can you even say that they worked out? Because
No.
they didn't. They
well,
just sat in the gym and
just
snogged.
sat in the gym and snogged. And this is the other thing that comes with it. Sorry, I'm on a gym culture rant now.
Alright.
This is the other thing that comes with gym culture, right? Kids, 16-year-olds, come into the gym and use it as a social hangout spot. Because you go into the gym, but they will stand around one machine for an hour and have a catch-up. And it's like, hang on a minute, when did that become the culture? And it's because they
So
don't
you're
have...
paying to go to a gym and not do anything.
Yeah.
You could just go to a park.
But that's the problem.
But why?
Society, Lois. These kids didn't grow up the same way that we did.
If I had the option, right now, to
Right
go
now.
to the gym or the park, I'm going to the gym because it's free. No, I'm going to the park because it's free.
Lois has just said that she'd rather go to the gym than the park,
would
and that is
rather
because
die.
she doesn't like going outside, everyone. She'd rather go indoors in a gym for free,
To
apparently.
be fair, no. I mean, if the gym was free, I'd be there all the time because your gal needs the motivation. It's just expensive, and I've got too many monthly outgoings to be able to afford to go to the gym. What bills to pay, man?
I got bills. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my
my
telephone
telephone
bill? Anyway, back to PDA.
Yeah, we got a little bit sidetracked.
Sorry, it's just because that's a PDA story.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I'm all right with it. I think it's cute. I think it's nice when
In
you
the
know-
right context,
Yes.
yeah.
I think when you're in a younger couple, like 16-year-olds, of course you're gonna fucking snog everybody. Like I used to do it at school. I used to sit on the field and literally like snog my boyfriend's face off.
See, I can't relate. I never did that. I was.
Oh, baby girl.
Don't even do it now. I feel like I've reverted back to being a virgin.
I mean, look at you. Look at those pajamas.
I know.
she's wearing.
It's giving
giving Mary.
virgin. The little house on the prairie.
It's
Yeah,
giving Mary.
Virgin Mary. Because that's who I am now. I'm
They're
a
lovely-
nun.
They're lovely pajamas.
Thank you. They're really comfy.
I'm glad.
And my mum came around yesterday, bless her, and she was sorting out my washing because she has nothing else better to do. She just came around. She was like, Lois, there's so much washing hung up. Can I please sort it? And I was like, Louisa, go for it, love. I was working, so I actually couldn't do it. Like, it's not like I was just sat doing nothing. I was working.
I mean, I'll happily pay your mum to do our washing. I'll be real.
I'll happily pay her to come and clean the house every week because, girl,
I mean, the washing.
the washing's the priority.
We have. This is quite embarrassing, actually. We have 4 washing baskets in this house.
And they're awful.
Every single one of them is full.
And they just keep piling
Getting
up.
full.
I
don't
don't
even-
know
I
how. How?
I don't even know how I still have clothes to wear.
No, me neither.
Don't even know.
It doesn't make any sense. My wardrobe and my drawers are full, and yet I've still got
So
a washing
much
machine. I've got so much washing. It doesn't make any sense. And then I'm literally like, I have nothing to wear.
And it's because it's in the bottom of that. Bottom of
We've
that
literally-
laundry basket.
we've
That one, and that one.
We've only just done the pinks.
The pinks have been in there for months.
I'm not even kidding. I want to say 6 months, maybe longer.
Anyway, we keep getting so
Yeah, we do.
sidetracked.
Let's not talk about what we were talking about.
Yay.
How did we get onto washing?
Anyway, so PDA.
PDA. It's a no from me unless it's in good context.
It is time for the listener stories.
Listener stories. Yeah.
Slay. Shall I go first?
Yes.
So, first story we have. I got with Kevin because we did drama together at university,
Cute.
but we hated each other for the first 2 years. I threw a chair at him once backstage.
Nice.
I was dating a girl at the time, and we all went to Edinburgh Fringe to perform, and I was really drunk.
Edinburgh
last-
Fringe.
Yeah.
That's a
That
slay.
is a slay. That is. Do you know what? A lot of universities do that.
Do they?
Well, they used to anyway.
Ah.
And I don't know why they've stopped. I think it might be to do with COVID.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, this person went to Edinburgh Fringe, which is
That is a slay.
to perform, and I was really drunk the last night, and she tried to sleep with me, and I was so cross because I was really drunk. Eh? I was dating a girl at the time, and we all went to Edinburgh Fringe to perform, and I was really drunk the last night, and she tried to sleep with me, and I was so cross because I was really drunk.
So she tried it on with her, but she was too drunk.
Ah, okay, fine. So the next day, when we go back to uni, we all went out, and I slept with Kevin because I knew she hated him. And it was great. So we kept sleeping together, and then ended up falling in love.
Aw.
My ex-girlfriend came to our wedding.
Shut up.
and got Kevin drunk. So I'm pretty sure that was her payback.
Fair enough.
Well, there you go.
Oh, they're married!
They are married.
Aww!
The listener and the Kevin are married. But
Aww.
the ex-girlfriend of the listener was
Went
at the
to
wedding. Now that...
Personally,
I
I could not invite my ex-boyfriend.
It will not be me.
It will not.
It will
be
not
me.
be me. Because
You are actually planning a wedding.
I am actually planning a wedding.
Yeah, ex-boyfriend is not going to that wedding.
Absolutely
I know
not.
you're on, like, alright terms, like, there's no bad blood there, but... No.
No. No. He will not be there.
Can I have a jammy dodger?
Yeah?
Thanks.
Of course you can.
I did buy them.
You did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I want to know why the ex was there. Is it because you were all on the same uni course? That's the vibe I'm understanding. Interesting. Okay, so she divulges. When we got together, I was annoyed because I thought I'd end up with a girl and would miss that intimacy with females. And Kevin wasn't really ready to settle. So it was all fine for a few years, and then we both got a bit frustrated.
Okay.
We're both naturally flirty, and it always feels wrong when you're in a relationship, but we think people are naturally flirty and no one is truly monogamous.
I'm a very naturally flirty person.
I am too, but I could never.
No,
personally.
me personally not either.
We've all looked at a beautiful man or a woman
True.
and thought, wow, I would.
True.
I mean, we were literally watching Perfect Match before this.
No, we were like...
There's a particular person on that I've never seen before.
His name
I'm like,
Kaz?
wow.
From Dating Related.
So
Fair.
fit. We just don't act on it because we're told we shouldn't. So we just started talking about it, and I thought we'd dip a toe in. Toe into what? Dip a toe in. See what it's like, and we just haven't looked back.
Oh. Polyamory.
We have rules and boundaries and things we will and won't do. We have to trust each other implicitly. That's a big word. But it's great because you've got that primal he's mine thing when it's happening. And we find it a massive turn on watching each other or other things that go on or other couples or single people want. Oh, have we got some swingers? It's nice to flirt with no guilt. And even when your partner isn't in the mood, you may be talking to someone else, so you're still getting what you need. It's like a free aphrodisiac. Oh!
Interesting.
One day we'll be older and not want anyone else to see our bodies, and then it will just be us, and that's amazing. But whilst we're young, why not? Why close yourself off to all the kinks and fantasies you have or read about just because you're now taken? And it's very fun.
Good for you.
Well, there you bloody go. That's not where I thought that story was going.
No.
So they met at uni, got married, but now they're swingers.
Yeah.
Wow. What's your opinion on swinging?
I don't really have one.
Neither do
Personally,
I.
because I've never done it.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I can have an opinion on it. But if that's what they want to do, good for them. Personally, I'm too much of a jealous person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say jealous. I just have... I have trust issues. So, for me...
Yeah, these people have got a full... they need to fully trust each other in a way...
It sounds like they do.
Yeah.
Like, they know that they're so secure in their relationship, they'd never leave each other for anyone else. Because they love each other so much. Whereas, for me, I know that if I was with a person, I wouldn't leave them because at the moment, what am I trying to say?
Don't know.
I know that the next person I'm going to be with is going to be my forever person because I'm not settling down until I find that person.
Yeah.
So, for me, I couldn't do the whole polyamorous thing because I know that I could trust myself not to stray, but my trust issues would not allow me to see past
and
them straying.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at as well.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely no judgment on anybody who does do it.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Go get it, queen. It's such a nice... When you said that we're young, why would we want to like
Limit
deprive
yourself.
ourselves
Yeah.
from that? If you're getting frustrated with each other because you're not able to have that outlet, then you have that conversation, and as long as we've said it before, haven't we? As long as both parties are okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, we watched that fucking Ashley Madison thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's another thing that we haven't spoken about. We've watched quite a lot, actually, in the last 4 weeks, but
Yeah,
Eric,
I mean, I have
that other thing as well.
Yeah, I've literally binged all 8
Okay,
seasons
yeah.
of
But
Game of Thrones.
that Ashley Madison thing, we said that it's crazy that people would go on a dating app to actively cheat on their partner, but it's made for married people, so technically both sides would be in the same situation of doing it anonymously.
Yeah.
Like, you're both under the same terms and conditions. Example there, like, you're all swingers. You're all in the same situation. You're not cheating because every single person who you're with and who you're swinging with all has the same agreement.
Yeah.
You're all like, yeah, we're swinging, but we're married or we're together. We
Yeah.
are open to polyamorous relationships, but we're not leaving our partner because that's not what you want. You want your partner, but you want to explore that further. And I think that's something that is quite admirable in the sense that, like, yeah, you both know what you need, and to stop you from cheating on each other, you're
Yeah.
gonna open it up.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very
Mature thing.
mature thing, yeah.
Just could never be me.
Could absolutely never be me. But love and respect, it just could never be me. So, this isn't this person's story, but she's telling her sister's story. She brought a guy back to her room at uni, first year dorms, and just went to the bedside table to grab lube, but got fake tan by accident. It was only when they woke up and the guy's entire penis, top of his legs, belly, etc., were black, and he totally freaked out, then realised it was because of the fake tan.
Did that not hurt? Like the insides?
That's what I thought, surely, because that shit isn't supposed to go up there.
No.
That would hurt.
It would sting a little.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
and it would also stink, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd know by the
You would
smell.
know by the
because you'd
smell.
smell like a biscuit.
Yeah, but I guess if you're drunk.
Yeah. I mean, don't keep fake tan in your bedside table.
Rookie error.
Rocky error.
So yeah, thank you very much to that person for those stories.
Yes, thank you.
I'd like to hear more swinging stories if you don't.
Yes, please. I want to hear all about the swinging.
Cool.
So I have a story.
Ah.
This was sent to me privately. So,
Wow.
hey girlies, Louise here. Hello, Louise. So I started my 3rd year of uni as a single Pringle, and I decided one night just before Christmas that I had given up trying to pull, as it just wasn't working and I clearly didn't have the allure for one night stands.
The allure.
The allure. Even so, I got myself dolled up and headed out for a night with my friends at the SU on a standard Wednesday evening.
Wednesday evening.
After arriving, one of my friends informed me that her boyfriend's mate, let's refer to the boyfriend as Javier, because why the fuck not? I'm guessing there is a Kevin and Bruno in this story.
Okay.
Because Javier is
Why
a
the
bit rogue.
hell have you?
It's rogue, I like it. Javier. From the hockey team,
Ah, hockey players.
let's call him Kevin. Right, sorry, we got distracted. I've got a...
Wait, who's Javier and who's Kevin?
Right. One of my friends informed me that her boyfriend's mate, that's Kevin,
Right.
the boyfriend is Javier.
Right.
So let's call him Kevin, who I had previously chatted to on a purely platonic level a few months before, was now single.
Ah,
Kevin
that old
is single.
chestnut.
To cut this part short, we hit it off on the dance floor and headed back to mine.
Alexa, play Careless Whisper.
That always happens when you go out with the intention of not pulling,
and
you pull.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it never happened to me, but yeah.
Never happens to me either. But we move.
We move.
Let's just say Kevin definitely gave the most disappointing performance I have ever experienced.
Oh, no.
Even after trying to pull out a few special moves to try and raise the flagpole.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
My wife.
My wife. My wife.
Okay. Whew. For a lack of better words, he tried to shove his practically limp dick into me, and I was left unsatisfied.
Oh, God, not the limp dick.
Oh, not the limp dick.
It's like Limp Biscuit, but not
Limp biscuit.
limp dick.
Limp dick. Cut to a few weeks later, I was told about a conversation that had happened over a game of pool at the SU between Kevin, Javier, and their friend Bruno.
Oh.
Just for a little bit more context, Bruno and I had been had a friends with benefits situation at the end of first year, but remained very good friends after.
Right.
So, Kevin, Javier, and Bruno are all friends.
Kevin's the one with the limp dick.
Kevin's the limp dick.
is the friend's
Friend's boyfriend. Bruno is the friends with benefits.
With benefits.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, Kevin was going on about this girl he'd shagged after a Wishy Wednesday.
A wishy?
Yeah! This is a shy girl!
Hello!
Shy girl!
Hello!
So,
Oh, okay. This is everything I like them.
okay. Anyway, Kevin was going on about this girl he'd shagged after a Wishy and how terrible she was.
Oh.
All while Javier is crying with laughter, Bruno eventually asks Javier why he is laughing so much, and he says to ask Kevin who the girl was. Kevin, oblivious, goes, "Oh, Louise, why do you know her?"
Right.
Bruno simply replied, "Well, I don't know what you were doing when you shagged her, mate, because when I did, she was fucking phenomenal." Mic drop.
Mic drop. Damn.
Yeah. Safe to say I owed him a drink for having my back like that. Also found out a few months later 2 other friends had shagged Kevin and found him to be just as disappointing, so clearly not a me problem.
Oh my
Love you
God.
both.
I need to know who this is. Louise, get back in touch. Tell me who this is about. Do I know them?
Do you know the person who sent it in?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Tell me. Write in, tell me.
Because
Doing one now, tell me.
they sent it to me,
Mm.
but you do know this person as well.
Write in, tell me more. I want to know. Obviously, you will remain anonymous to the ex-hoes, but to me, tell me more. Tell me, Auntie MJ.
Doing one up.
Doing one now. That was that. On to the next segment. The housemate stories.
Housemate stories! Yeah!
Tell us about the hotel guy. Because the last time we recorded, you did the quickest housemate story by divulging about the hotel guy.
Yeah.
Do continue, said divulge.
Where did I get to?
So you had arranged the date and then he'd called it off because he wasn't mentally in the right place.
Yes, that was it.
And Lewis was supposed to block this guy.
I didn't.
Please divulge.
So, I didn't end up blocking him. Don't know why. Looking back now,
Because
absolutely should have.
sausage, that's
I'm a silly little goose.
She's a silly little goose.
Looking back now, hindsight's a wonderful thing. Should have just blocked him.
On where we first met. I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Southgate, you're the one. You still turn me on. Football's coming home again. That's
And it
another
actually
thing we
is.
haven't talked about.
It's
The
coming out.
Euros. Anyway.
Anywho. So,
Hotel boy.
Hotel boy. How did we get talking again?
He texted you.
He texted me.
He texted you saying,
You know more about this story than I
miss
do.
talking to you.
Yeah, right. Sorry, I just needed to be reminded. So, I called it off because he called it off.
called it off.
He called it off because he wasn't mentally
in the
ready.
right place.
So a week goes by, and he texts me whilst I'm at work, and I see it right away, and I just screenshot it and send it to the girls, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I then ignore it, and he texts me again the next day, being like, ignored, and I'm like, well, obviously,
Correct.
Why would I reply? All you want is to shag me again. I'm not here for it. So I told him, I was like, you know, you don't want what I want. I am not lowering myself to your level. So then he's like, okay, forget I messaged you. A week goes by again, and he texts me again saying, hi, I want to date you. And I was like, right, what does this mean? I immediately asked, like, and set boundaries of what I wanted. And he was willing to adhere to them. And then we arranged a date for the following Thursday. That Thursday came around and he cancelled again. So I got my time wasted again. And he was like, you just deserve better. And I was like, yes, I fucking do. Goodbye, block.
I hate it when people say that.
I know.
You deserve so much. Yes,
I do. So
stop
goodbye.
wasting my time.
Literally.
Honestly.
He chased me.
Yep.
And he wasted my time.
Yep.
So yeah, right now I'm completely done with men. I am focusing on myself.
Slay.
And that's where we're at.
Slay.
That was what, two-ish weeks ago?
Yeah, roundabout, I would say.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
How am I doing?
On the whole, not speaking to anybody, focusing on yourself.
Fine.
Slay.
I'm a bit bored.
Ride it out.
I'm riding it out.
Don't let the whole being bored thing mean
I know.
you go somewhere else, because you do that quite a lot.
I do. I get
You go,
bored.
I'm bored, I want a shag. What do I do? And I'm like, we're past that, darling.
Normally,
We're nearly 27.
yeah, normally when I get like that, I would go back to an ex, but I don't have an ex to go back to anymore.
Good.
They've all gone.
Fantastic.
I know.
As it should be.
As it should be.
By now, Toodle Pip off to the graveyard. You go.
I know. So I've got out of that toxic cycle,
Bye now. See you later. Bye-bye.
but I just need to get out of the toxic cycle of, I'm bored, I need a shag, I'm going to go shag someone
Go find
random.
a hobby. Come to the gym with me.
Do you want to pay for me?
I can't.
Okay, then I can't either.
I can't pay for two. No, my God.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. I am okay with where I'm at. Don't get me wrong, would love to find the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, but I'm not in any rush.
Yeah, don't rush it.
No.
I saw what you reposted on TikTok, right?
What?
The one that was like a stitch with a man who says, if you've been single for 3 years, give up.
Yeah.
Right. And the second part of it was funny, I
Yeah.
will admit. But what I will say is I was single for 5 years. Mm-hmm. Yes, I dated quite a lot. Did I date? No, I shagged around.
Well, that's where I'm at.
I
yeah.
shagged around. I dated then. So I did the shagging at uni.
Yeah.
And then I came back and I dated.
Yeah.
And it took me 5 years and a good old long ass break from not even paying attention to a man to go. That's like to find my now fiance. But like, do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't need that. It annoyed me. I was like, what do you mean if you've been single for 3 years, you give up on love? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like there were so many people.
The only reason I reposted that is because of the second bit.
part was
It was
funny.
hilarious.
But the first part, I was like, that's
You're
annoyed
full of
me.
shit.
You're full of shit.
Yeah.
Actually full of shit. Like, being single is
the time of your life.
Is a time to, like, work on yourself, think about what you want to do, if you want any goals, and like, yeah, if you have any goals, how are you going to achieve them? Like, the amount of friends who we've got who have been single for such a long time, and I'll use your cousin as an example, was in such an awful relationship, then broke up with said person, is now with the love of her life with 2 kids and a fiance, like they're engaged to be married soon. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
everybody's love story is completely different, and it shouldn't be pinned on, oh, I've been single for 3 years, therefore I should give up. Oh, I'm the
I'm
only
not
single.
giving up.
No, but in relation to the
Yeah.
I know you're not, but as a general thing, like, I was 5 years in to being single, and I was like, I'm never getting married. Never getting married, never meeting anybody, I'll be the drunk auntie, I don't give a shit. Here I am.
Feel like
3
we
years
swap
later.
roles.
No, but like, I was that person because I was the only one that wasn't in a relationship for such a long time, and I
Yeah.
got taken the piss out of, but that's because everybody was like, you're a slag. But
I feel like that's me now.
you're not a slag.
Not anymore.
No, I still wouldn't say that you were a slag. The
I
only
did slaggy things.
the only slaggy thing that you have done is the hotel thing.
What about the 2 people in 24 hours?
Nah,
Eh.
that's not slaggy. No, it's not. It's not. Could probably assure it's not being a slag.
Okay. Well, I've only been 3 people.
I don't associate that with being slaggy though.
Do you not?
No.
See, if someone told me before I did it that they slept with 2 people in 24 hours, I'd have been like,
I don't know if it's because I've been in that. I've not done 2 people in the same 24 hours, but I have slept with like 5 people within the space of a week. Like,
yeah,
it's the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not being a slag because you're not a slag.
no.
You've just done the odd slaggy thing, but haven't we all? Man, it's
We've
all right.
all-
It's fine.
we've all done the
We've
odd
all
slaggy
been there.
thing.
We've all done that. It's fine. But I think that whole 3-year single thing just pissed me off. I was
Yeah.
like, what? Again, why are we putting out this message to people who have grown up maybe watching single parents, single members of family being single for long periods of time?
Yeah.
Why would you go, oh yeah, after 3 years, give up, love. Give up, it's fine. The second part of the TikTok was correct because everybody's fucking shit at falling in love now. This is actually something that I think is an actual problem. There is such a weird standard around how people get in relationships now that nobody wants to do it. The culture has gone.
Yeah.
It's so toxic now. You either have to get on a dating show to win money.
Yeah.
You either have to like try and like date somebody through a dating app, but because of the dating app culture of it just being hookups, nobody wants to actually fucking date. It's so hard. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. I should no longer be engaged. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm alright. No, I don't want to be in that game.
It's not a fun game to be in.
But it doesn't mean you should go back to your toxic ex.
That he's gone.
All of them. Gone.
All of
Tatty
them.
by now.
Tatty by now.
Off to the graveyard to go.
Yeah. Like, I won't ever get into that cycle again because that was when I was at my most unhappy.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise it at the time.
Yeah.
Like, the rose-tinted glasses
We're tinting.
were tinting even though I knew they were toxic. Like, I knew it wasn't good for me, but I just kept going back because I was bored.
Yeah.
I had nothing else better to do with my time. Whereas now, I fill my time with other things. It's probably not the most healthiest of things, like binge watching 8 seasons of Game of Thrones, like I have said about 50,000 times this episode. But at least I wasn't shagging my ex.
Yeah.
Swings and roundabouts in it.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's my housemate story and a bit of a divulge into TikTok.
Sorry.
It's alright.
It's not really into TikTok, it's more into that
That
TikTok.
specific video.
Okay. On to the final segment, which is questions to the listener.
Question to the listener.
We had to go digging for these. Couldn't find them.
Yeah, could not find them. Our last questions, obviously, we asked 4 weeks ago.
Yes, we did. What do we prefer during the act of intercourse?
Yeah.
Hair pulling
Yes, for me.
or back scratching?
For MJ.
What do you think?
I think people said hair pulling.
Yeah. 71% hair pulling, 29% back scratching.
I love doing the back scratch.
Yeah.
Good latch.
Yeah.
But for me, hair pulling.
Yeah.
I don't like my back being scratched unless it's
Oh,
after.
I do. And then we asked the question of, would you rather say your ex's name in bed or their best friend's name?
Yes, I said I'd rather say my ex's name because
They've all
got the same name.
What do you think?
I think people said ex's name.
What percentage do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know.
So 62% said say my ex's name. 38% said say their best friend's name.
I'd love to know why.
Me too. I would love to know. So, the questions this week are, if you could be cast as any role, TV or musical, who would it be? This is your question, so
It is my question.
I'm guessing that you've thought about it.
I haven't actually.
Oh, have you not?
No, I haven't thought about it.
So, who would a character that we would want to be
Yeah,
cast
so
as?
basically, if you were casting a show now, regardless of like if it's been cast already, who would you want to be instead of the person who's playing it?
Instead of the person who's
Yes.
playing it, could I be that person just in my fantasy? Like, not that I think I could do a better job than them.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
so it's not like thinking that you could do a better job.
No.
than them,
It's like you want to play that, and if you got the chance, you would do it instead of them. Not change anything about the
Okay.
performance. It's just that you want to be that character.
Eloise in Bridgerton.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. Really haven't thought about it, you know.
Have you not?
No.
I'm gonna go with Eloise.
I would love. I don't know. I'm trying to think back of like everything I've watched that I really love. I would have loved to have been in Game of Thrones. I don't know what character being,
Yeah.
but I would have loved to have been in it, but I was too young. Because I don't know how old I was when they first started.
We were babies.
We were babies. But I would have loved to have been in Game of Thrones. Anyway. House of the Dragon, I would love to be in. Don't know who I'd be. I couldn't take over anyone's role, though.
Well, that's what I've just said. I'm not saying taking.
No. I mean, I just couldn't take, like, a main role in that. You know what I mean? I couldn't be a main role in that. I think it's too much pressure. Like, it's a lot and you have to be able to do a good job. Nah. Oh, I don't know. I think more musical-wise, I would love to play Jenna in Waitress. Obviously, I would love to be either Glinda or Elphaba in Wicked. Elle Woods. Who else would I be? Musicals, I can roll them off.
Yeah, same. That's why I've not gone for it, because we could be here all day.
Veronica Sawyer in Heathers. Queen. Yeah, there's a lot. TV is hard though.
Musicals,
TV and movies.
Musicals, because I've literally done it.
Yeah.
Like, do you know, like I know who my dreams are.
So this is something I've recently. It's not recent, but I've discovered Beetlejuice the musical, and I love it. Right, I think it is one of my favourites. I would love to be Beetlejuice, but I can't because the range is so low. I can't physically do it, but I would love to play him. He's so funny. If I was cast in that, though, I'd be Barbara. She's the dead woman.
Okay. I don't know anything about it.
I would love to be Lydia, but I'm not the right fit for Lydia. She's supposed to be a teenage girl. I am obviously a woman.
A woman.
Obviously. So I would play Barbara.
Okay.
Or Delia. The stepmom. But yeah, if you haven't listened to Beetlejuice and you want to listen to it, because I know Emma doesn't want to listen to it until she's seen it.
Seen it. I want to go watch it.
Yes, because it is apparently coming to the West End at some point.
Apparently. I want a TV answer.
Oh, I don't know. Movie. Let me try movie.
Yeah.
Satine, Moulin Rouge.
Oh, fine. There we go. That was easy.
Yeah, but not the musical. I don't like the musical.
I don't know anything
I've
about
not
the
seen
musical.
it, but I've listened to the
I know it's
soundtrack.
fucking great. That's all I know.
I've listened to the soundtrack. Don't like it. I can imagine the actual spectacle of the show is incredible, but I don't like the soundtrack.
No, but the soundtrack, it's the same with Anne Juliet. Like, Anne Juliet is a fucking incredible show.
Yeah,
the soundtrack
it's
doesn't
jukebox.
it doesn't do it justice because
Yeah.
it's jukebox. And it's the same with every jukebox musical. The soundtracks don't do it justice because you know them as their songs.
Yes.
You don't know them as their musical songs.
Yeah.
So with jukebox musicals, it's better to go and physically watch them.
Yes.
To rather than to listen to their soundtracks because it doesn't have the same effect.
I can imagine if I saw Moulin Rouge, I'd probably fall in love with it. But if I was to be in a movie, it would have to be a movie musical, and I would be Satine.
I want to be Rosie in Mamma Mia.
Would be a good Rosie. Would I be Tanya?
Yeah.
I've not been married 4 times
Yet.
yet. There is time.
Yet. No, if anything, I'm probably Tanya.
Yeah, I'm Rosie. The lone wolf.
But I love the film Mamma Mia.
Yes.
So that I'm on about the film.
The film.
The musical, however,
I've never seen it.
neither have I.
We've got so many friends that have been in it.
Yeah, so many. It's actually a bit crazy.
Yeah, it is a bit mental.
Musical wise, I want to do mine now, seeing as you reeled all yours off. I really want to be Eurydice in Hades Town.
Yeah. What
really wanna
about,
be
what's
her.
the name from 42nd Street?
Peggy Sawyer,
Peggy
she's
Sawyer.
a dream. I'm not good enough tapper though, that's my problem.
Make yourself good.
Oh no, I'm so out of practice. I'm still good at tap, but I'm not good enough to be in a tap musical, which is very sad. I really want to be Millie Delmount if that ever comes back for Thoroughly Modern Millie because I've done it before.
You were very good.
Alice Beinecke because I've done it before, and I really fucking love Addams Family.
Yeah.
Do you know who is an absolute dream of mine, but I don't know if I would ever be able to sing it ever again? Emma Harris from Jekyll and Hyde. Fuck me. What a role. I would absolutely love to. Oh no, not Emma Harris. Lucy Harris. I want to be Lucy in Jekyll and Hyde, but I don't have the vocal stamina for that.
Does anyone?
No. Yeah, I'd love to be Lucy. And Raven from Bat Out of Hell. Yeah. That's a dream. An absolute dream of mine. Oh, the
about
narrator
Scarra?
from Joseph as well.
Scaramouche.
If I was to be... I've done Scaramouche. I know I was only like 16 at the time, but I think I'd probably prefer to be Meatloaf. She's got more about her.
She has, yeah. Second question is something else I came up with.
Relating to PDA.
Yes.
Would you rather be caught sucking dick or being eaten out
In
in
public.
public?
I just want
Now,
to
do you want
know.
me to be completely honest?
Yes.
I'd rather be caught sucking dick.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want any.
I don't want my legs akimbo.
It's so easy to hide your dick.
Yeah.
So easy.
And if you're on your knees, you can just be like, I'm tying my shoe.
Yeah. Whereas
What are you going to do?
performing
You've got
cunnilingus,
pants round your
Ankles,
ankles,
legs
legs akimbo.
it's so much more difficult to
Yeah. I
get
just,
yourself.
you know, like the idea of sucking someone's dick makes me feel nauseous.
Yeah.
But the idea of someone eating me out, yeah, all day.
Damn. But in the privacy of my own house.
Yeah, no, I would rather be doing it in my bedroom, thank you. Like, in private, I don't... Who's got time to do it outside?
Certainly
Who's
not me.
got time to do it anyway, but who's got time to do it outside?
Certainly not me.
No. I'm good for it. I'd rather be in my bedroom.
Yes.
Late at night before I go into bed.
So that's that.
Yeah.
That's the podcast.
All done, dusted.
We've still got so much to catch up on.
We
because
have.
I've realised that we've not talked about any of the TV shows that we've watched.
Yeah, we've watched
We've
quite
watched
a few.
quite a bit.
I've had to catch up on a lot. So, like, the days that we've had to just chill have been for chilling, not working, which this is essentially another job.
It is.
We just don't get paid for it.
No, we don't.
We get paid with your love and support.
With your love.
And stories.
And stories.
Please send in your stories.
Don't get my eye twitching. Don't need eye twitches.
I've got a leaky.
Oh, no.
Leaky.
It's about time we said goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Thank you for your eyes for watching, your ears for listening, and your hearts for loving us.
Please. Make sure you follow us on all the social medias. I'm not going to say them because I'm too tired. You know what they are.
You do know what they are.
You should just get a move on and follow if you don't already. Don't forget to slay the day away.
Try not to cry.
Post about Taylor Swift if you've gone to see her.
Because we didn't get tickets.
Yeah.
Big sad.
Big sad indeed. People keep complaining about the surprise songs. And I'm like, at least you're there.
It annoys me so much.
At least you're there, mate. At least you're there.
Like,
did you see what she did at Cardiff, though?
no?
Oh, I sent it you on TikTok. I'll wait for you to watch it.
Okay.
Because I was gooped and gagged.
Gooped and gagged.
Gooped and gagged.
I saw that she did This Is What You Came For.
She did that at Liverpool.
Liverpool.
This is Cardiff.
Liverpool.
Baby, this is what you came for. Watch House of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a really fun scene in the literally first 5 minutes of it.
Is there?
Yeah. In relation to our question to the listener.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Tea.
Don't be a PDA whore.
I thought you were going to say don't be a paedophile.
That too.
I was like, where's that going?
That too.
Don't be a paedophile. So long farewell, Auf
Wiedersehen,
Wiedersehen,
goodbye.
fuck off.
Oh, that's rude. No need for that. Apologise to them.
I'm really sorry, listeners. I
have
love
deprived
you.
them for 4 weeks.
We have, and now I'm just in a silly, goofy mood.
Silly goosey mood.
Goosey! Goothy. Goodbye.
Tatty bye now.
Tatty bye now. Love you.
Bye, oh, love.
Bye.
Bye, love. See you later. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Do the bye.